Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, ready to go here. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
And a new season is officially underway. Comes up empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Number 1, Isaac Collins.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And 1-2. In the air to left center. Rodriguez on his way over. 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning. Now here is Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Grounds one to short. Ortiz. Wide throw, pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
0-1 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Terang settles underneath it, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Chris Bubich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike.
That's ball 2.
on the ground. Pasquantino takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Hey.
Liner snagged at first. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. This one in the air, center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Massey hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging. Starling Marte up to hit. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Thanks for celebrating opening day with us here in Milwaukee, where the Brewers are coming off a season that saw them win 97 games and reach the NLCS before getting eliminated by the Dodgers.
Yeah, they put together their best regular season in franchise history. You got to chalk that up as a success for 2-time National League Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy.
William Contreras in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2. Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and the inning is over. Back here at American Family Field. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Woodruff back to work. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one at the knees for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. And to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Here's Ortiz for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo.
Ball inside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Joey Ortiz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Line drive. 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, this is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Swing and he popped it up. Garcia under it. 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Choria. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Garcia. Swings through that.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And a swing and a miss. All tied up here on opening day. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez coming on. He's got it, and there's two away. Salvi steps into the box now. First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Just a slow ground ball this time. In time to Vaughn, and they get Perez for the out, and the inning is over. Back here at American Family Field. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down.
Next for the Brewers.
And now it's William Contreras.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2. High fly ball right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's got it. 2 down. And now the DH, Sal Frelick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air out to center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. A double and a run scored his first time up. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The Brewers take the lead. The relay in there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Ortiz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's out to center field. Bellinger in position, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it, and there's one down. Here's Starling Marte. Grounded out his first time up.
Marte.
Swinging a foul straight back. Marte, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now as he swings through it. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Lane Thomas. Grounded out his first time.
Lane Thomas.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Right side, but that rolls foul. 1-1 now. On a line. Can't get their base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next to the Royals.
Isaac Collins will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Up the middle. And that one handled. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Brewers.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Go Rio.
Dive, and he's got it. Throw to first. Pretty nice play
He's
there.
out.
Up next for the Brewers.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Late swing, foul to the left. Ball 1 there.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Witt. Yelich is
He's out.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back here in Milwaukee, top 6. Cody Bellinger steps in for the Royals. Angel Serpa gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball
just
inside.
Missed. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
And that's ball 2. Foul ball. The count 2-1. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The relay to the plate, stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Bellinger is in to score. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher, number 14.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez.
Hey!
Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many.
New arm out of the bullpen, Steven Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. On the ground to the left. One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one in the air, right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. One out. Runner at second. Joey Ortiz digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. Out number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
0-1. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. Now fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Chorio should have this one, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up Now for Milwaukee, Luinder Avila gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now William Contreras. In the air, right field. Marte really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. It's 7-3.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
D.L. Hall taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on the move. And there's one down. One out man at first. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. He swings and fouls one off. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Rengifo takes it in for the out. 2 away now. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. South. Up now for the Brewers. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Daniel Lynch.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Andrew Vaughn.
Inside ball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Lynch in his 4th year, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a strike. Out to short. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. One up, one down. Starling Marte getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
That's a ball.
Slice down the right side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chourio settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Lane Thomas. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 8-4. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. In the air to left center. Rodriguez turns to the right on the move. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the season opener and move to 1-0. And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.